Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here, and today I'm here with my friend Nico Suave. That's right. Usually, you guys don't really see a lot of people make appearances on my reviews or anything like that, but you'll probably see Nico a lot more often than you've seen a lot of other people on my channel. And today, we're actually going to go ahead and talk about the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods trailers. We all know that Super Saiyan God mode has been announced or, been kind of somewhat shown in the trailer when we see Goku being covered in this blue aura. So overall, I just want to get your thoughts on the movie itself. Like, what you think it's going to be like? What do you picture? What do you want to see?
Oh my goodness! First off, I'm expecting so much from this movie, especially seeing as Akira Toriyama has been on the works on this one. I mean, I was reading his review on it, and he says the animation is supposed to be just phenomenal. It's
Top on, I
yes,
mean, I expect for the story, like, I mean, because it's going to be canon. I
mm-hmm,
want there to be things in there I mean, I know that there's only so much you can do in a movie, but I want them to actually be able to finish off certain things or display certain things that we couldn't
mm,
see while the show was going on, such as like I heard rumors that we're going to see a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I would love to see that.
right. I would actually love to see that too, and the God mode itself. I do kind of want to know where that puts Super Saiyan 4 that we've seen in GT, but I'm just expecting so much out of this. I mean, especially the God of Destruction. He, I like how they made him look like a skinny version of Anubis, Egyptian god. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, man.
it kind of puts the theory out there that he was the remaining god at the time, just became overall god of the universe.
I actually even heard that he's pretty much like on another level of power, like completely different, which is like why I guess it's gonna take something like Super Saiyan God form to be able to actually handle that. Now, one
Mm-hmm.
thing when I heard about the Super Saiyan God mode, I almost thought of it as like actually like legendary Super Saiyan mode. Like how like when
Right.
Broly went into the legendary Super Saiyan form.
Yes.
Well, Broly, I don't if I'm correct, he's not actually canon. And since he's not actually canon, but the whole idea of a legendary Super Saiyan is, I thought, what if this is basically what Akira Toriyama was talking about when he's talking about a legendary Super Saiyan? Since a legendary Super Saiyan, I think the first one was supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
so powerful that didn't he like destroy the original planet that the Saiyans were on? Or I may be wrong. Maybe my DBZ logic is flawed right now. But if I remember correctly, this is just off the top of my head right now, guys. So,
Mm.
but
I mean, with the whole legendary Super Saiyan thing, wasn't the movie with
oh, you know what? I remember.
Goku's father? Uh,
Yeah.
it was canon, right?
Oh, you know what?
Because
I remember now.
essentially
I remember.
he's the legendary Super Saiyan. Is, that one movie where he went back in time and
I remember now. I remember now. The first legendary Super Saiyan. I think he was so powerful that he killed himself because he was. I guess he was so. His power he couldn't control it. Something along those lines, if I remember correctly.
mm,
So I'm wondering if that's the Super Saiyan God mode. Not that he destroyed the planet. I think he just ended up in his power was too much for even himself. So I don't know. I'm like I just want to see where they're going to go with this, where they're going to
mm,
take it, and how they're going to end up connecting it to the rest of the overall story. And are they going to forget about certain things that were in the story originally that made like for example Gohan in his Super Saiyan
right.
form? Like people are saying, why isn't he in the Mystic form? Or like, is he possibly like? Are they going to explain that why he's like that? What do you think?
Uh, I am looking forward to seeing some facts thrown out there. I mean, I I've been curious about a long time about Gohan's mystic form as well because you didn't see that in GT at all. But I wonder, was it just a one time deal or anything? Did it kind of mix in with the Super Saiyan powers? Will he be like a pseudo god in this movie compared to his father, who was about to become a Super Saiyan god?
Yeah, because Gohan, to me, at the end of Z, if I remember correctly, couldn't he have been considered stronger than Goku? Maybe because
Uh, he actually he could have. I'm not really sure because I can't really compare how he was Super Saiyan 3 against that particular Boo, and
Mystic Gohan.
yeah, because at the time Goku didn't go Super Saiyan 3 at the level where Boo was when he took over Gohan. Um, but overall, I'm just really glad to see this Dragon Ball Z movie come out because I haven't really seen anything canon
in
per
forever.
se. I can't really consider GT canon. It's just not
Oh
in
yeah.
me. Akira really had no part in that. He just kind of left that to the animators. But just to see a canon GBZ after so many years is just
It's an exciting thing. I mean, some
I
people are not excited. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that said at first they were like, "Oh no, it's nothing," but I'm like, now I'm just like, man. I mean, hey, I've been wanting to see. I used to always want there to be some extra DBZ.
mhm.
Granted, there'll never probably be like an extra, like a more episodes, like a bunch of episodes or whatever. Like the series is pretty much done in that aspect. But I don't mind if they throw us a movie once in a while that's canon that connects to the
Right.
story. Only thing that doesn't really add up to me is why are Goten and Trunks, if this is supposed to be a couple years later, why do they look like they're exactly the same age?
Well, I mean, it does look like they're exactly the same age, but I mean, if you look back through all the DBZ series, they never really changed their appearance that much anyway. I mean, look at Nappa back when he first appeared. He was supposed to be a Saiyan in his 50s, and he looked like he was in his 30s. I mean, Goku, his facial features, he's got to be 50 years old, at least
Well,
late
yeah, I forgot
40s.
Saiyans do age differently.
Yeah, Saiyans they just keep that youth going for I want to say centuries.
I guess the last thing that's worth talking about is how is Goku going to achieve this Super Saiyan God form? Like, is he going to absorb like the energy of like maybe the spirit bomb or something similar to like how he did in the Super Android 13 movie, and maybe he's gonna go Super Saiyan 3 with it, and it's gonna help him like ascend past what he was
Mm-hmm.
before, or is this gonna come from pure training and maybe he's going to like Bills is gonna beat him down and maybe he's gonna go to the hyperbolic time chamber, train even more and shoot up or what?
I I don't really know. I can't really say for say what it exactly is. I mean, I based off the trailer and everything, I can't really say it would be a hyperbolic time travel type of deal. But I remember looking at for Never World's review, and he was saying something about it could be possible that he takes one of the gods out and kind of takes their god powers and it kind of manifests with his own sand power and he goes into a god mode. It could be that. Um, I'm not really sure myself. He may tap into his latent ape abilities. I mean, I'm
Oh
not
yeah, because they
sure.
do show that in the trailer.
Yeah,
Where
they do show that flavor of the ape right after he goes into the blue aura form.
but wasn't that also shown when Goku went into Super Saiyan 3 though too?
It was shown there. This made me that he becomes fully intact with it this time. It in a sense made throw away GT because that was supposed to be in a sense that he fully tapped into his A
Oh yeah,
form.
GT man. And I'm like, I don't know, like this movie. I mean, I guess you could say DBZ fans will have a choice. Like, do
Mm-hmm.
you want to pick Battle of Gods as how the series really, comes to a close, or
Right,
do you want to pick GT? Like, kind of like Ultimate Worlds in a way, like
right.
in terms of how they end off.
I mean, there may be a lot of people who will be upset with that. I mean, there are people who consider GT uh, to be canon. Those who say no, they just completely throw it away.
I own all of GT, but I have to say, like, I don't consider it canon. Like, when the writer is not handling, like, anything that the writer writes, usually I will consider it
Mm-hmm.
canon. Unless the
Right,
writer, says, it doesn't matter or whatever. Then I think you can take it, you can take it in or you can leave it the way
right.
you want to leave it. But other than that, I mean, I definitely don't consider it canon. I don't see how anyone would. But, still, GT was good in certain aspects. I did like the Super Saiyan 4 transformation in
Mm-hmm.
terms of appearance. And I think everybody probably loves, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, I mean, there were some
Right.
pretty sweet things in GT.
Right, and it's just Dragon Ball Z in itself. It just has so much potential to just keep going. I mean, Goku. I know for all of us, we just remember him from our childhood as being a hero. He was just that deal. We talking. He was up there with Superman, Batman, and all of them. I see no reason why they should keep going further with him, just like they've done all these DC heroes and Marvel characters.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I hope they continue on with Goku. Well, it seems like they will.
Mm.
And anyway, this is pretty much it for the video, guys. Any closing thoughts before
Uh,
we go? If you have
Well,
anything?
everyone, I highly recommend you all to see this movie. It was great meeting you all. And
You'll
this
probably
is
see Nico maybe in some other videos, hopefully.
all right. You'll be seeing me, Nico Suave. I'll be here.
All right. Anyway, don't forget to rate this video, guys. So if you did like this video, don't forget to put a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, you can feel free if you want to put a thumbs down. The choice is yours. Also, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this content, these kinds of videos, as well as like the predictions or whatever you want, and you want to see more of it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will
Have
see
a
you
great
later.
day.